With riders craving motorcycles sporting modern performance and vintage styling, both Ducati and Triumph have capitalized with their respective Sport Classic and Modern Classic lineups. Motorcycle USA sampled the vintage styled wares with the 2009 Ducati GT1000 Touring and Triumph Bonneville SC. First up is the Bonneville, which debuted 50 years ago as a high-performance 650 twin. Fast forward a half-century and the Triumph sports an 853cc parallel twin with 58 rear-wheel horsepower and 44 pound-feet of torque. In our head-to-head test, it was readily apparent the Triumph motor is not comparable to the rip-snorting Ducati, but the Triumph twin still gets up to a respectable clip in a hurry. The 2009 Bonneville sports fuel injection for the first time ever, masked behind a faux carved facade, and Triumph did a terrific job of delivering seamless fueling and throttle feel. Combined with a light clutch pull and well-sorted 5-speed gearbox, you have an extremely user-friendly powertrain. The new Bonnie's seat has been lowered to 29.5 inches with the handlebars moved closer to the rider. While the seat is unbearable for long-distance rides, the ergos are ideal for smaller riders, with larger riders definitely filling their size. The low center of gravity and smaller fill make for a nimble handler at lower speeds, though the softer 41mm Cayaba fork gets overtaxed during sportier high-speed riding. The style department is where the Bonneville really shines, even though the Bonnie sources cast wheels instead of wire spokes. All told, the Bonneville is well suited to entry-level or smaller statured riders and certainly looks the part. The SC is $8,400 and the regular Bonneville is $7,700, making it considerably less expensive than the Ducati. Speaking of which, the Ducati may pack a premium price tag at $12K, but you get far more performance from the GT1000 Touring. It all starts with the 992cc air-cooled 90-degree L-twin. A quick rap on the throttle lets you know this motor means business, which our dyno measured at 77 ponies at the rear with 58 pound-feet of torque. On the street side, this translates into a lot of fun, and while the motor hauls, riders do have to be judicious with gear selection as the twin tends to bog down in the lower revs. The 6-speed gearbox is also overkill, as any rider wishing to keep it under triple digits won't need 5th, much less 6th. Dual-disc Brembo calipers deliver powerful, progressive stopping power with excellent lever feel. Also higher spec than the Triumph is the Ducati's stiffer 43mm Marzocchi fork, which handles better at higher speeds. The ergonomics on the Ducati, with its 31.8-inch seat height and slight forward reach to the bars, felt much more in line with our 6'1" frame. The GT Touring seat was also much more amenable to packing on the miles, and the windscreen and integrated luggage rack was much appreciated during our long-distance test drive. Ironically, the Ducati was deemed less vintage-looking by test riders and onlookers, even though it sports wire-spoke wheels and stays pretty true to the 70s-era GT750 lines it seeks to emulate. We'll chalk it up to the Bonneville's wider popularity in America, and the parallel twin certainly imbues a little bit more vintage feel than the modern-looking power plant on the Duck. We'll let riders decide which bike appeals to them more, but if it's all about performance, the Ducati has the British rival covered.